share it on my page.
And now we're going to go over to Facebook Live in just a second. Let me pick my, not on my own timeline. I want to go.
No, it's on Two Bulls, One Shot.
Right. Share to your page. Two Bulls, One Shot. And we are going almost.
God. Yep, says it's going live. Hey,
Almost.
everybody. You know, we're still trying to figure this out. So
that's right.
Bear with us.
Says the meeting is now streaming live on Facebook. And I think I see us right now. Hey, Sunny, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Good, good. Well, welcome to our live production of our live recording of our live podcast. Right?
Hold up. I'm listening to you you like saying everything 40 times. Hold up. Okay.
There we
hold
go.
up.
All right, and I just shared it to my timeline too. So we got more. Come on, children, to the sound of my voice. Come to the sound of my voice. Come to the light, children.
Okay.
Cool.
Whew.
So you say we got a producer in the studio.
A new producer. Her name is Shannon.
Yeah, say hello, producer Shannon.
Hello.
So
she is the mother of Santo, our puppy.
Tonto?
Santo. Santo.
Oh, I thought you said Tonto, like the Lone Ranger's horse.
No.
Not his horse, his sidekick. The Lone Ranger's horse, Tonto, and his sidekick, Bud.
Well, and his birthday is today, so he's enjoying his birthday treats.
What's he getting?
He ate his hat. He ate his hat. He had on a very nice scarf. He's still wearing that bandana around his neck.
Good deal. What do you get for a treat?
He's been eating potato chips. He's never had sour cream and onion potato chips, and he's been going mad over those, and she's baking him a cake.
Well, that's like the first time I ever had sour cream and onion potato chips. I lost my mind. It was like when I got those white cheddar popcorn.
Ooh,
I lost
that's
my
her
freaking
favorite.
Mind. Yeah. So Shannon's job is to tell us what we said wrong after the fact. Is that right?
After the fact, like tomorrow.
Okay, like tomorrow. So she's going to give us a report on all the stuff that we did wrong.
Yeah.
Excellent. I look forward to reading that first thing. That'll be great. Hey, it's February. And
it is February the 1st.
It is
one of the shortest month of the year.
It actually is. And hey, I got some February fun facts. You want to hear it?
Yeah, I do.
The name February. Well, first off, how do you pronounce it?
February. Like if I have to think about it, I'm gonna mess it up. So if I'm just saying February, I'll say February.
Right.
But
that's how I say February.
If somebody says how do you pronounce it, I'm gonna be like February.
And then I'm like February. And then Mel always makes fun of me for saying February because she catches me because she'll go, I'll say, yeah, it's in February. And she'll go, what'd you call it? I'll go February. And then she starts laughing at me. Bitch. So I looked up February to see, a couple of things that were going on. Did you know that the name February comes from the Latin word februum, which means purification? Latin word februum.
Look, I'm hearing you twice. So yeah, okay. No, I did not.
Yes. I think you got it. You got to mute one of those. Hopefully not.
I'm about to turn this off completely.
Okay, cool.
Okay. You know what? Let me see. Let me do this. There you go.
Technica geniuses.
We getting this, boy. We getting it.
So februum, which means purification. And February was named after a purification ritual, which was like an early Roman spring cleaning festival. And you know what else?
What?
You know what else? The Saxons called February Salmanath, which means cake month.
Wow.
Because they used to offer cakes to the gods during February.
Mm-hmm.
I like it when people offer me cakes.
I'm hit or miss with cakes. Like,
it's got to be a good cake. Don't be giving me
it's
none
not
of
even
that
that. I'm
light
not
stuff
big
out
on
of the
sweets.
box.
I'm not big on sweets. So when my grandmother was still alive, and I was in college, she would bake me cakes. Like I always tell people, I had a birthday cake every year of my life until 25 was my last year of getting a birthday cake.
Yeah.
Like a homemade from scratch birthday cake. And so when I was in college, she would mail them.
She mailed you birthday cakes?
From Tennessee to Virginia.
She
mailed me a birthday cake. And everybody on my floor was so excited because they knew if it was coming from Medea, it was going to be delicious. Because she would make brownies. She would make, like, she didn't do any of this stuff at home. I lived with her all my life. She didn't ever cook cookies and brownies and random cakes, but she would send them to me in care packages, which I thought was sweet, but I didn't eat a lot of sweets. So I would pass it out to everybody, you know, and give them, they loved it. They loved it.
So when it got there, was it like all falling apart and stuff?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It was in good shape. It was fluffy and delicious. And
what kind of cakes would she make you?
Well, my favorite cake is strawberry cake. So she would always make me a strawberry cake.
Nothing wrong with strawberry cake at all.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can you see our stuff on Facebook in case one of our millions of fans says something in the comments?
I'm looking for that right now.
Yeah, I can't find it on mine, so we'll get there.
I'll work on that because I think I'm better at multitasking.
I guarantee you're better at multitasking. So I'll just start talking and.
Okay, you stop talking.
And then fade off and go, yeah,
see, that scared me.
Yeah. Because see, I'll just do that when I'm looking at stuff on there. But yeah, everybody come on in, hit us in the comments. We want to hear your comments. We want to hear your questions. We want to hear your topic suggestions. We want to hear your relationship troubles, all kinds of stuff.
And the great thing is this is Love Month.
It is. Did you know? Well, I was going to say something stupid. Imagine that. I was going to say, did you know that Valentine's Day is always on February 14th?
Always?
Yeah, it's not
always.
It's not like those other ones where they just put it on some random Monday.
Like Christmas is always December 25th.
But like Thanksgiving is what, the last Thursday in November. Oh, and good luck on Easter.
Oh yeah, I never know when Easter is.
No, I think they make it up. I think they just go, it's the second Sunday after
4 years in a row.
After the spring equinox.
Like 4 years in a row. It's in April, and then just one random year it's in March.
Right. Right. Just because. Well, hey, check this out. I want to plug somebody here. I want to tell you something cool, because you know how we always talk about comedians and improv groups and people who are doing their passion and trying to get out there, making a living at it, or just supplemental living, but more importantly doing it for the therapy and the passion of what they love. Mm-hmm. Right. Well, we went down to Hilton Head Island this weekend. Me and Susan and our neighbors across the street went down there. And we were, just hanging out, having dinner, looking for something to do. And we found this little place that was literally a stone's throw, just a short walk from the place that we had dinner. Mm-hmm. And they said they had live music and they had this band in there from Austin. So we're like, okay, whatever. We'll go check it out. If it sucks, we'll just go home. Man, I'll tell you something. Every once in a while, you, or me anyway, will go out. Every once in a great while. And I don't even think it's happened in this millennium, but you go out and you see, Susan's down there. You want to hear my relationship troubles? No, Susan, I don't. Thank you for offering. I appreciate that very, very much. But I think,
Susan, she's on and she's responding.
Yes, she is. That's pretty funny. Hey, that's a good one. Hunt. Wait, what troubles? I thought everything was fine. Are we okay? So anyway, every once in a while, and she'll concur because she was there. You go out and you see the band just because you stumble into a place. And I'll tell you what, we found the greatest freaking band I've seen in a long, long time. They did all their own stuff. They're out of Austin, Texas. The name of the band is Trashy Annie.
Trashy Annie?
Trashy, Trashy, Annie. There's a story that makes it even better because she writes, I think she writes all the music. Annie, her name's Annie Davis, and she's the lead of Trashy Annie. They got a guitar player, man. That guy is on fire. Anyway, they write all their own music. They're out of Austin, so it's kind of like that country, edgy country rock type stuff, kind of like blues rock country, not modern country at all, but it's like heavy guitar stuff. Man, it's awesome. They had a bass player who's playing an 8-string bass, which is ridiculous because the bass guitar usually only has 4 strings. But anyway, here's the deal. So Annie decides she wants to get into music, right? So Annie gets herself a guitar. She teaches herself a chord. She writes a song with only 1 chord. Now, most rock and roll tunes or country tunes have 3, maybe a couple in there for a break, but most of them are just 3-chord songs, right? She writes it on 1 chord, okay? For fun, I don't know if it was for fun or what, but she got pretty serious about it. She made a video of herself playing her song with her 1 chord. And she shot the video. She produced the video. She got in and did all the video stuff on there and created the art that became the video. There's one scene in there where you can actually see the shadow of the tripod and the iPhone being cast on her while she's recording. It's just a whole bunch of fun, right? Okay. She's wearing all these different clothes and stuff. She lives out in the middle of nowhere in Texas, and she's just got a bunch of clothes, right? So she puts it out there on YouTube, right? Annie Davis music. And she goes back and looks at it. Apparently some lady gets on there and makes this one comment that's like, shouldn't you dress more age appropriate? Right. Annie, our new great friend Annie, is devastated. She's heartbroken. She poured her heart and soul into this thing. And she is absolutely heartbroken. She's like, I think we've all done it. Man, I'm not doing this anymore. Screw this. How you get like that sometimes, or at least I do. And she gets upset, wallows in it for a little while. And then she says, you know what? Fine. You think I'm trashy because of the way I dress? What
does she do?
I'm Trashy Annie. And she got her band together. And man, they are recording with big people. According to her Facebook page, she's got a record deal now that just came about. I don't know any details on it. And they're trying to get, I think they're working on a couple of places here in the Charlotte area to come. So I'm a tremendous fan.
I am her best friend now because I love, that sounds like something I would do. Like, oh, you're going to tell me I'm this? So yeah.
That's she's like, all right, you want trash? Fuck you. I'm Trashy Annie, right? And that's exactly what she did. Now, here's the other part, all right? She taught herself how to play guitar, like, I think it was a year or 2 ago, just so she'd have something to go along with these songs she was writing. She put her band together 10 months ago. They're already on the freaking road. I think it was something like I think this is correct. It was like the Texas Country Music Awards or something she's been on already. And I'm telling you, this guitar player she's got, young guy, Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top is like his main inspiration. And this guy is on fire. And
now, did you take your guitar? Did you join?
No.
Could you have joined?
I could have played like 3 chords behind them and only screwed up like twice. No, that dude didn't need any help, man. He and this 8-string bass player, this guy was, and he was a local guy. So they show up without a bass player and somehow pick this bass player up local who's not just a bass player. He's like a crazy good musician on this bass that has way too many strings. They did the first set they did is kind of an unplugged set, kind of sitting down with some acoustics and stuff. And then they stood up and did the whole band. I'm telling you what, they knocked our socks off, man. So check them out at Trashy Annie on Facebook. You'll find it. Trashy Annie Music. They've got some YouTube stuff on there. They're on Spotify as well.
I love the way when you find something good, you just stalk the fuck out of it. You just
I am stalking.
You're looking in the window right now. As a matter of fact, me and Amy across the street, we've been stalking a couple of clubs here, going hire them. And like when they don't answer, I'm like, they got a record deal, hire them, or you won't be able to hire them. And then that got him. The guy was like, really? Send me some information. So I think they're in conversation with those people right now. And they're two clubs that are very close together. So I think it's going to be a competition. Hey, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Next time you play music, can I come and play my tambourine?
Hell yeah.
It's yellow.
Hell yes. Third Thursday in February. Bring it.
I'm going to come.
Yeah, come on. And bring our new producer.
Shannon.
Bring producer Shannon. And bring Blair and bring Tonto.
His name is Santo.
That's what I just said. Tonto.
And he's laying in the floor. He's so worn out. He's done so much today.
Let me tell you something. If I ate a bunch of sour cream and onion potato chips and a bunch of cake, then I think I'd be laying. It might not even take that much. I may just lay in the floor because. Yeah.
He's laying in the floor like he's done so much work today.
But I'll tell you what. Oh, you know what? And here I'm gonna quit talking about my new freaking band stuff. This guy, the songs are awesome. There's one song that says something about and all I could hear at the end was when they hit the last, she said the motherfucking tip jar. That's the kind of song she writes, right? Yeah, I don't need no Romeo. I ain't your Juliet. That's kind of good stuff. And it's pretty much just about, good old country topic, like the good kind, the old fighting, spitting, drinking country kind of stuff. And there's guitar players out of sight. And since we like to talk to people who are, not like we're people to give any up and coming people a springboard or anything, but we like to talk to people who are on the journey because we're on the journey and it's a lot of fun, and music isn't too far from improv comedy. It's all performance arts. It's all art that exists in the moment.
I could break out in song any moment if you want.
Hell yeah. Hey, what if I get her and whoever in the band wants to, what if I can get them on here to join us one time and we'll just shoot the shit and see what's going on?
I would love it.
All right. Annie, if you're listening, I'll be in touch.
Hey, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Who did that song?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, man, he was a huge country guy in the 30s, wasn't he? I heard that Hank Williams actually was inspired by him back in the 50s. Same one?
Yeah, that's the exact one.
Is that it? See, I know shit. I know stuff, man.
Now, you know what else this month is?
Yes, I think I do.
This month is also Black History Month.
It is, and this is the first day of Black History Month, is it not?
And I just want everyone to know that I have kind of hoodwinked Tim into reading some not so known Black history facts.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to salute some people who may not have gotten their just due in history.
Exactly. And we're going to do it all this month on all of our shows. Our shows are dedicated to Black History Month. And here's the thing that I love about this, Sunny.
What do you love about it, Tim?
Now, let me start out by saying I am not diminishing anything any of these people did. However, everybody knows who Rosa Parks was.
She didn't get up. She was tired.
That's right. And she's the one that started it. And she's a great lady in American history. Everyone knows what she did. Everyone knows who she is. If you don't know, there's something wrong with you. but everybody knows that. Now, there are people out there that deserve attention and accolades and to be honored. That we don't know, like we know Rosa Parks. And, one of them is a lady that we're going to pay homage to today. And do you mind if I share that with our listeners?
I would love for you to go ahead and share that with our viewers and listeners.
With our viewers and listeners, because we are live, ladies and gentlemen, on Facebook Live. So if you're live with us, enjoy. And if you're listening to our podcast after this is recorded, enjoy. Okay. Today's lesser known Black history fact. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we want to pay homage. Is it homage or homage?
I was going to say homage.
All right, I'm going to go with homage because it sounds classier.
Yes.
And we're all about classy.
Classy.
Classy. It's classy.
Classy.
It's classy.
Classy.
Today we want to pay homage to the Black history pioneer, Denise Ford. Now, a lot of people don't know who Denise Ford is. Mrs. Ford was the first African-American woman to get quired from a job. Quired. Now, a lot of our listeners might be wondering what it means to get quired. Well, I looked it up, and the Urban Dictionary defines the act of being quired as, and I quote, when one quits their job right before their supervisor or manager rightly fires them. Now, Mrs. Ford is so significant in this act because she explicitly explained to her little supervisor and coworkers that she does not need their little rinky-dink job. She told them that her man has 2 jobs, and she was only working there to help them because they looked like they needed someone like her to get things done right around here. She proceeded to explain to each person in her direct path what their problem was and why she would never mess with them in real life until security was called to escort her out. On her way out, Sunne, she acquired a computer, a monitor, some ink pens, a stapler, and some whiteout for reparations. Mrs. Ford, we at Two Bulls One Shop salute you.
We salute you, Mrs. Ford.
Now, Sunne, I have to ask: do we have an idea of how this might have gone down in real time?
Well, funny that you say that, because as you were saying that, I could see vividly how this thing went down.
Could you? Care to do some improv?
That's what we do.
Let's do it. I will be Mrs. Ford's little supervisor. And ladies and gentlemen, in the role of Mrs. Denise Ford, I present to you award-winning star of stage and screen, the one and only Sunne Goodwin. We will now begin.
Thank you.
To set the scene, we are now in a undisclosed business with an unknown industry in a town somewhere.
That is not how you improvise. We are at the call center.
Oh.
In Gastonia.
We're in the McCall Center in Gastonia.
Yes.
Let's be a fly on the wall and just take a peek. Miss Ford, I'm going to need you to come into my office, ma'am.
Yeah, hold on a second. Don't you see I'm on the phone?
I do, Miss Ford, but I'm going to need you to terminate that call immediately and join me in the office, marked supervisor. This is
girl.
Highly
I heard you.
important.
Hold on, I'm trying to get off the phone. Girl, let me call you back because this man's about to make me slap the shit out of him today. It's Monday. I don't have time for this. Girl, yeah. Okay, we're going to do lunch. All right, bad. Yes.
Okay, Mrs. Ford, thank you. You can come in and no need to sit. This won't take but just a moment. And Mrs. Ford, it's we've received several complaints over the course of the last week, and we're going to have to terminate our employment agreement.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What you mean complaints?
Well,
don't nobody call up here complaining about me.
Well,
you know what? I quit this job. I don't want this job no damn way. My husband got 2 jobs. I just came up here because y'all look like y'all was behind and y'all need somebody with some expertise to come up here and get this place in order. First of all, how did you even get this job? Because you don't act like you know nothing.
I was selected through a very stringent hiring process, and I was
I came here and got the job the same day. So is that how it worked for you?
Well, no, because I'm a supervisor, and it's much harder to get a supervisor position than it is a floor clerk.
How, Fred?
Well, I was up against 7 other candidates.
Why are you explaining this to me? You the supervisor. You shouldn't even be explaining this to me.
You just asked.
That's what I'm telling you. You ain't ready for this position. You need to quit too.
Well, this company can't survive without supervision.
Apparently they can, Fred. You ain't been doing nothing.
Now, ma'am, listen.
Jessica, let me tell you about Jessica over there. Jessica take 3-hour lunches. Yup, yes, she do. And y'all don't even know because she put her phone on do not disturb. I could have been doing that, but I didn't. Why she ain't fried, Fred? Fred, I asked you a question.
Well, now that
don't talk when I'm talking. Which one you gonna do? Man up, do something. What you gonna do?
Mrs. Ford, now that you brought that to my attention, we are actually going to take a closer look at her personnel file and her performance history. And we may need to get back into a retraining situation. Now, we did that last month with you, Mrs. Ford. We did retraining. And it
I thought we was just role playing. Anyway, let me tell you something. Because I got somewhere to be anyway. You can keep your little job. I don't want it. But I'm gonna get this computer. I'm gonna get this monitor. I'm gonna take this white out over here. Yup, I am.
Well, I'm just going to have to call security, and they're going to have to call the police, and we're going to have to report theft.
Call the popo. Who gonna call? How? You don't even know how to work these phones.
I'm going to hit 911 right now.
919. How about that? Dial 919.
I dialed 911. Yes. Hello, 911. No, just police, please. I have a disgruntled employee who is leaving my premises with things that are owned by our company, the McCall Center here in Gastonia. We're on Franklin Street, right across from that ice cream store. You know the one.
That ice cream store. You know the one.
Well, there's
that
only
ice cream
one.
Nasty too.
Well, it's good ice cream. What's wrong with that? It's Tony's, I think it's called.
It is. It's nasty.
No, it's not nasty. It's good ice cream. Well, the police are on the way, so I suggest.
Fred, I ain't never been scared of the police. Do I look like I be scared of the police, Fred?
No, actually, you don't, Mrs. Ford. You don't look like you're afraid of the police. You don't look like you're afraid of much.
At all.
Certainly not afraid of my authority as your supervisor.
Because you don't know how to be authoritative. You didn't ask for my badge. You didn't ask for my security clearance. I can come back in here and rob this whole shit, Fred, and it'll be your fault.
Well, we haven't started the exit interview yet.
What are you waiting for? I told you I quit. I'm ready to go.
Well, an exit interview happens even when you quit. So let me get the exit interview form. Here, I've got it right here. Now, question number 1, Mrs. Ford, on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being horrible, 5 being fantastic, how would you rate your 90-day stint here at the McCall Center in Gastonia?
Fuck this job.
Question number 2, what did we do good? What did we do not so good? And what could we have done better to help you in your life's professional journey?
Fuck y'all.
I'm going to make, that's a 1, right? That's not a 2, it's a 1. On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being not likely, 5 being highly likely, how likely are you to recommend employment at the McCall Center in Gastonia to friends, family, or strangers that you meet that might be looking for employment?
French fuck the McCall Center.
Okay. I have your answers here. I'll put that as the one as well. And I think that's sufficient. I'll need you to just sign right here.
I'm not signing shit.
Please sign
I'm not going to do it.
I'm not. Sign it. I won't. So I can release your final paycheck to you.
I'm going to get my final paycheck. I'm going to get it either in cash, check, or your ass. So figure out how to get my signature on that paper. Do you have a pen?
I do.
Write my name on there.
Can I do it?
Write my name on there.
Okay. I'm going to write it. Mrs. Denise, is that Denise? Is there a silent QUE in there anywhere?
Fred, I'm going to fuck you up when it's over.
Okay, I'm going to just put it as Denise Ford, Ford. Okay.
Don't drive your car home.
I told them that they shouldn't have reserved parking for me with my name on it because everybody will know what I drive. It's not like we hired.
I'm putting sugar in your gas tank.
Excuse me?
Are we done yet?
I'm done. I'm going to get your check right now so that you can exit the building. I'll be right back.
I'm going to ramble through his desk and steal his wallet.
All right, here's your check. Mrs. Ford, Mrs. Denise Ford, here's your check.
All right, here's your wallet. I'm taking it with me as a tip.
Well, I need that. That has my sub club card in it. I need it. I was going to have that for lunch today. It's a free one.
Okay, I'll leave you that, but I'm keeping all your credit cards and your money.
Can I? All of them? My wife's just going to kill me.
Wife?
Yes.
You got a wife?
Why do you sound surprised?
Oh, you don't sound like you have a wife.
How many times do I
with your hands on your hips and huffing like that?
I'm not gay. I'm from Mississippi. Scene. Ladies and gentlemen.
My favorite part is when you break character.
Yeah, you got me that time because I was looking right at you. That was an award-winning performance right there. That was
we don't just improvise on stage. No. We improvise on Zoom too.
We do. We improvise in doctor's appointments. Like my favorite improvisation in a doctor's appointment that I used to do, I don't do it anymore, is when they go, how many alcoholic beverages do you have a week? And I would say 2.
That was an improvised moment.
And when they would go, do you smoke? And I'd go, cigarettes? No, I don't smoke cigarettes. That was an improvisational moment.
I see.
And they'd say, does it itch or burn? And I'd say, no.
Yeah, you're reckless.
Why, if it does, is that an indication of something really, really bad?
Yeah, it sounds like it is an indication of something really, really bad.
But yeah, so that was cool.
I love Mrs. Ford, and I think more people like her should be remembered during this time because, like you said, she led the way.
Yeah, I agree 100%. She did lead the way. She laid the groundwork for some really amazing things to happen after that. It's no longer just, I'm not happy here anymore. May
or may not have quit a job like that before.
What's that?
I may or may not have quit a job like that before.
Really now? Well, did it come? Was it an acquired situation, or was it you just like, I'm done here?
Oh no, you're gonna have to give me unemployment, so I'm gonna let you fire me.
Oh, there is a little thing there. See, now that right there is where
she was a thug. Like she had a husband that had 2 jobs, so she didn't have to worry about that stuff.
Mrs. Ford may have screwed up.
She didn't. She had a husband with 2 jobs.
Oh, that's right. She had her man. She had her man that was taking care of her.
Her man had 2 jobs.
So she was only, so when she said she was working to help them, she didn't mean like them, her and her man. She meant them, the McCall Center in Gastonia.
Yeah.
I think she deserves a statue in front of the McCall Center.
A statue.
Or at least in front of Tony's ice cream.
We'll probably do better getting in front of the McCall Center instead of Tony's ice cream.
Cool. Well, let's get to work on that. You want to start a GoFundMe page?
I think we should start a GoFundMe.
For a statue of Mrs. Denise Brown, Black History Month.
Mrs. Denise Brown. Did you forget her name in mid saying her name?
Ford.
Are you that old that you just say whatever the fuck comes out of your mouth?
It just, I don't know. I must know a Denise Brown. I don't know.
Denise Brown History Month.
Well,
we're celebrating Brown History Month.
Maybe it's Freudian.
Okay.
It was a slip.
A slip.
Mrs. Denise Ford, the Two Bulls One Shot Podcast, Black History Month hero of the day.
Of the day.
And we're going to be doing this all throughout the month of February. We will be celebrating lesser known heroes.
Because there are a lot out there.
There are. And the struggle was real. And it took courage. It took anger. It took aggression. Right?
And wishing a motherfucker would.
You know what? I think we're probably going to touch on that next time, aren't we? Next time, I'm telling you. That was fun. Hey, you know what else?
What else?
Our show last week.
Our show was so freaking awesome.
Man, we had a good time.
I did. I know I did.
Yep, absolutely. This is how old I am. Did we already talk about this?
No.
Okay, good.
No, we haven't talked about our show.
Okay, good. Well, see, our David was not there because David had the Rona. Very mild case. He's fine. He actually got it from wearing shorts, didn't he? Shorts and sweatshirts and loafers. I mean, I'm pretty white, wouldn't you say? I would say that. Like you went to Hilton Head. So yeah, I'm kind of yeah. That white. Yeah. And I always, had an affection for David. For those who've never seen David, when the books 50 Shades of Grey first came out before we had any, movies, David to me looked like what Christian Grey would look like. Oh, so you had a little fetish going on. Yeah, he had he had that look, that mystery and, just, kind of sexy, but quiet and look like he has a dungeon. Like he does look like he has a dungeon somewhere. Like in a good way or like, that guy. How many good dungeons do you know? I thought the one I never read 50 Shades of Grey. It wasn't a good dungeon. I thought it was a good dungeon. I mean, it was good for them. It was pleasurable, but dungeons are dungeons. Do you think David has a dungeon in his new house? I think he does. I think he does too. And I won't. If you'll notice, it's always getting worked on. They're always trying to fix something up at his house, or they're having to redo something. And if you look at it, you can see that little twinge of anger. Like if he gets angry, it's going down. But guys, how about he shows up after all this time knowing him? I've never seen David show up in shorts and long sleeve shirt in the wintertime. And I know you're saying, it doesn't get that cold in Charlotte. It was 2 degrees. It was. Yep. And then he, gave us the lecture on how he always wears shorts and he saw people wearing shorts and it's no big deal to wear shorts and all that. And then what happened? Corona. That's what happened, David. The Roni. Yeah. So all that stuff about where they say that, your mom telling you that if you stay out in the cold, you're going to get sick is urban legend. I don't think so. I think that's what got David. That's what got him. It did. He got the Ricky Rona. He did. The Ricky Rona. So he had to miss the show and I had to step up. You had to step up. I did, because David is a very matchy young man. Everything matches like to a ridiculous degree. Like even where, the people at Gur Animals are like, dude, that's too much matchy. So what did you do? What did you wear? So I had a black hoodie sweatshirt as an homage to David that had the word place on it in white. All right. Because I was representing my day job in real estate because I'm part of the mighty Place Network. We'll get into that another time. And
or might not, but you know.
Probably not. And I had on black Nikes with like white sole on there and white laces that also on the back had PL on one shoe and ACE on the other shoe, also from Place. That was
guys,
that was their
if
gift.
I may say, I was so proud of him and his outfit. He had on some nice jeans that fit well and his little hoodie and his shoes. You know, he just looked well put together. I was so proud of him.
Sunny, I appreciate that. And I was thinking that the success of our show and the way I felt about our show after was probably because of the hoodie and the shoes.
So we need to make sure you're always in a hoodie and shoes.
I think I'm always going to wear the hoodie and shoes.
Not that particular one. Maybe we should try buying some new ones.
New? Okay. Should we mix the colors up?
Yeah.
Do they always have to match my shoes?
You can get some nice, I can see you in some nice, I'm not a big sneakerhead, but there's some Jordans out there that I think will look good on you.
See, I hardly ever wear them. I hardly ever wear sneakers, but since we got these, and the company was like, hey, we're going to hit the ground running in 2022. And they gave us shoes. See what they did with that?
Yeah, you should never give people shoes as gifts because that means they're going to walk all over you.
That's exactly right. But I've been wearing them like every day because they're literally the most comfortable tennis shoes I've ever owned in my life. Yeah, I had this rule where I wasn't going to spend like more than $30 on a pair of shoes ever. And they sent these out and they're kind of expensive. I can't remember what brand they are. But I mean, they're Nike, but I can't remember what model they are.
My cousin says facts.
Yeah, exactly. But they are ridiculously comfortable. And now I think I have resigned myself to the fact that I'm going to have to spend a couple $100 on tennis shoes from here on out.
Susan, now, I have a friend.
Susan should be popping in here any second now. With my comment about a couple of $100 shoes.
But the thing, I have a friend, he has hundreds of pair of sneakers. Like he has sneakers that you never would have thought of. And none of them are under $200. So can you imagine? He may have $300,000 worth of sneakers.
You know what? I believe it. I know two guys that are very smart. I respect them both tremendously. One of them's a graphic artist and does very, very well. Another guy is way high up. I'll just say the company with Movement Mortgage, and he's just a tremendous guy. And both of those guys had this massive collection of Nike Air Jordans.
Yeah.
And they have an app that shows the ticker of the value of different years of Air Jordans, like stock market tickers.
Yeah. And see, I like shoes. I'm a shoe head. I love nice shoes. And so I get it. I get when men buy those, but like if you are riding a bicycle buying those shoes, then no. Yeah. But if you can sustain them, like some of them buy shoes, they buy a pair to keep and a pair to wear.
Yeah. And I think, my friends that I mentioned do that. They'll have like two of the same one. They'll have their dress version and their rough and tumble version of the same shoe.
Oh, they're not roughing and tumbling in those shoes. I can guarantee.
Well, rough and
they have a pair to keep and a pair to wear. Right. Like they keep a pair, just in case they got to sell it, or it's just in a box and it's for show.
And they have in their closet, they have like these shoe racks. So they're on display.
Yeah, my friend, he has a shoe room.
That's crazy. I have like 3 pairs of shoes, 4 now.
Total?
Bedroom slippers, expensive tennis shoes, boots, and some slip-on old man thing.
No, you gotta beef up your shoe game.
I do. See, Everybody, I have permission. I can beef up my shoe game.
Yeah, but you can't spend money on like Reeboks.
No.
You gotta go get nice shoes.
No.
Nice shoes to perform in. Like that's what I think about when we go on stage. I want like a comfortable, cute outfit.
Yep. I want something that's comfortable and not distracting, and something that can be any character. You know what I mean? Because I think sometimes, actually, I believe this. I have one stand-up gig I did one time about 6 years ago, I guess. It was at the Comedy Zone, and I bombed. I mean, all I heard was tumbleweeds. The fucking crickets didn't even show up. It was so bad. I bombed. And I was like, the whole way home, I was like, oh man, I'm never doing this. Oh my God, this is awful. And I went back and looked at the video of it. And a couple of things I noticed. One, I had these, I wasn't really comfortable in what I was wearing anyway. And I'll never forget this. I don't know why I remember this, but I wasn't comfortable in what I was wearing, but for some reason I thought I should wear it. And I had like these topsider shoes on that looked really stupid in the video. And I think I didn't look like the guy that would talk the way I was talking to tell the jokes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I think whenever we go into improv, it's got to be as blank as our mind, Sunny.
My mind isn't blank.
I like to get my mind blank right before we go on, so that I don't have any preconceptions of how.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, but my mind's on fire when it's going. That's for sure.
But you know that you mentioned stand up. I'm going to do. I'm gonna do some stand up.
Producer Shannon doesn't like the stand up idea.
No, she was like, "Are you guys still working? Are you still working?" She's making a cake, so you know.
Yeah. Oh, way to go, producer Shannon. The producer of the show is like, "Are you guys still working?"
Wednesday. Wednesday. Oh, she wants to know how you pronounce. You could have said that.
Wednesday.
How do you pronounce Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Okay, not Wednesday, but February.
Yeah. It's Wednesday, February 2.
Did you just taste the dog cake? Oh my God.
What'd she say?
She tasted the dog cake.
Oh, wait. So it wasn't like people cake you were giving the dog?
I mean, it's oat flour.
It's oat flour.
It tastes like oatmeal, and I put peanut butter.
And she put peanut butter in it.
Hey, producer Shannon, when I said I love it when people offer me cakes, I didn't mean that kind. That kind would make the gods angry, I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna put white cheddar frosting on.
He's gonna get some white cheddar frosting. He's gonna have the squirts tonight. I'm gonna pretend to be sweet.
Yeah, somebody's letting him out at 3:00 in the morning. That's for sure.
He's gonna be whining. I'm gonna act like I don't even hear it.
Did I throw the frosting away?
He may have gotten. You know, he's been doing the most today. Did you put it in the refrigerator? Oh, sorry. Let's finish our show.
No, that's all right. Hey, I was getting into it, man. I wanted to see what Tonto was going to be doing tonight.
But are you in Santo?
Right, Tonto.
You're stupid. Are you interested in doing some open mic?
Hell month? Yeah.
So find us an open mic. Let's go.
Okay. Hey, remember Chris Corrado that we had on episode number 10, I believe. Yeah, he produces those things. So we'll give him a shout and see if we can get out. I got some new-ish material. This will give me
I got some stuff I want to try out.
Yeah, this will give me an excuse to work it up and see if I can do some. Plus, we have that young comedian that we've been threatening to bring on.
Oh, the one that we're sponsoring?
That we're going to sponsor and help him grow.
What is he doing with his life?
Well, I got to get back in touch with him after the holidays. We texted back and forth a couple of times. And he'll send me a couple of ideas. I've actually sent him a couple of ideas so we can work on some bits together. And he's got some funny stuff, man.
You need to send me his pictures so I can see his flavor and his style.
Okay. Yeah, he's a Greek guy. And
he's hairy.
His family owns a restaurant in Charlotte. Imagine that, a Greek family.
Is it the Mad Greek?
No, it's one out on dang it, I can't. It's out near the airport. There's two of them, I think, that they own.
I love Greek food.
Oh, I do too.
First of all.
Right.
Some tzatziki sauce.
Right.
All day.
What did you say?
Tzatziki sauce.
So we're going to have tzatziki sauce on Wednesday, February 2nd. Yeah.
Yes.
I want
all of that.
Baklava.
Baklava?
Yeah, you know
baklava is too sweet.
Ooh. Yeah, it is, but all you need is that one bite. And then you hate yourself for like an hour, but it was so fucking good, you don't care.
Man, you just made me want some Euro meat with some tzatziki sauce and some pita bread.
Yeah, we got a place that opened up the road. We're gonna go try.
You get gyro.
What you said?
Gyro.
Yeah, get a gyro. So we're gonna have a gyro with Suzuki sauce on Wednesday, February 2.
You guys have made my face freaking hurt.
That's good stuff, man. That's a good sign right there. That is an excellent sign right there.
So I want to shout out my cousin, Christina L Turner. She is very proud to be the first cousin on my father's side. She always lets everybody know she's the first. And like she's the first family member that I remember when I was a kid, like growing up.
Excellent.
And she's a phenomenal entrepreneur. She's a king maker.
Yeah.
And she's a beautiful person. And shout out, she has an event planning company. She does tax preparation. She does a lot of stuff, and she's very successful and beautiful. And I love her. And I think all of us girls admire her for who she is, because it makes us be who we are.
Excellent. So if someone wanted an event planned or taxes prepared, how would one get in touch with your first cousin?
I'm going to ask her now to type in her information so that we can say the right things, because I'll be like, her number is, and that's the number I call her on.
Excellent. Yeah, put it in here, and not only put it in here, but we'll put it on we'll put it in the description on the podcast version of this on Spotify. If that's okay with her, check with her first. But if it's okay with her, I'll put it in here. And I'm also going to put the information for Trashy Annie.
Yeah, but
in the description of our website. You can find her at Trashy Annie Music on Facebook. Pretty sure it's the same thing on YouTube, but just type in TrashyAnnie, Trashy Annie. Her story's awesome. I gave you an abbreviated version of it, but I hit the high points. And, if you get an opportunity to see her wherever you are, go see that band, because they're going to be big. I really, really, really believe they are, because they are that good, and they're that entertaining as well. They don't just stand there and play. It's very entertaining. They got great stage presence, great chemistry. And it's good stuff, man. It's really, really good stuff. So I'm going to see if I gushed on them enough just now to get her to join us on the show soon.
And if not, it should make her want to, because it sounds like you're a professional stalker at this point.
Yeah, I'm a
Saturday was like 2 days ago.
I'm a fan.
You're a fan.
I'm a fan. I'm a what would they call? I'm a super fan.
You are a super fan.
I am a super fan. All right, there's Miss Christina Turner right there. She's got her info in the comments. And Christina, I am going to take that information and put it on the description of the Spotify version of this. I guess it's okay because you put it out there. So we are going to do that. Hey, Sunny, this is fun. We got to do more of these live ones.
I think that's what we should do.
I think we should just scrap the other ones and do nothing but live ones.
Do live. Live.
It's the only way to go.
With our recurring producers, whoever shows up to help produce.
Yeah,
our pet dog that runs through.
Yep. That'd be good. And then Blair can come running in with his gambling app and some potato chips. Ooh, are you on?
Shannon says she's the producer for February.
Oh, did you know that that's also one of the most often misspelled words in the whole English language?
It has 2 R's in it. We know this.
Even
never
the
misspell
White
it.
House.
I've never
does
I
it
never
all the
misspell
time.
it, and I never misspell Wednesday because when I'm writing, I say Wednesday.
Wednesday. I'm gonna have to look that up and see why they call it Wednesday. Because I like the whole
Wednesday.
purification and here's some cake thing for
I know.
February.
You know, did you hear about the cake for February? Cake is big in February.
Okay.
Back in the 18,000s.
That one.
Yeah, in the 18 in the Saxons called February Solomanath, I guess. Solomanath, which means cake month.
Cake month.
Because they would
February is
offer
cake
cakes
month.
to the gods during
Because
February.
they offered cakes to the gods during February.
We expect cake. Well, listen, you guys, this has been a blast. We're going to start doing these live all the time. We invite you to come
Susan
back.
and who else? We had Susan.
I can't see these like Sunny can, so I'm going to let her read them out.
Freakadeek. We had Susan. We had Robin.
I saw Katrina Padilla on there, my buddy from Atlanta.
Yep, I saw Katrina. Katrina, Susan, Robbie. I said Robbie. We had Robbie. So just want to say, hey, everybody, and thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. And, let us know how we're doing. Tell us what you think. We, we're always trying to do better. And we love you guys. This is a lot of fun. And I appreciate you participating in my therapy and mental health.
Yes, this is all for us for you.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about us. So anyway, no, we love you guys. We'll have another show coming up. Me and Sunny will be out on the road sooner than later. Trashy Annie, Christina Turner, everybody that checked us out, y'all have a great night.
Good night.
Good night, all. We love you. Say good night, Sunny.
Good night, Sunny.